Sagittarius. Woo. Sagittarius. Alright, I was able to get this fire going for you. Couldn't get it going for Scorpio. It's too much rain and coming down. Alright, so I'll take that one. Sagittarius. This is a general reading for Sagittarius. Let's tune in for the Sagittarius collective. Deep breath in. The Death card in the reverse, following through. Sagittarius. General reading for Sagittarius. The fire went out already. Everything's so wet. I'm so sorry. Well, we got our sage lit. We have our lavender and rosemary. Alright. Sagittarius, what do we have coming through for Sagittarius? We have the Four of Pentacles for Sag. Four of Pentacles coming in sideways. Alright, so this is your incoming energy, current incoming energy for... We have the Page of Swords in the reverse, the Four of Pentacles coming in sideways, and the Death coming in reverse. So, strong... renewal of your communication and the way that you're able to stabilize your actions. Also, I feel like you're being kind of stingy, possibly, with certain manifestations that need your attention, that need your work, that need your effort, that need your focus, your concentration, and you're a little bit withdrawn. Okay, you're a little bit withdrawn from that energy. What else do we have coming through for Sagittarius in the present moment? We have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands. You're trying to make a choice right now. What else? Let's get deeper into this. What is this Three of Wands here? Your heartbreak. So your heart is not yet healed, and you feel like you're trying to make a choice. Man, okay, Sagittarius. I feel like you're trying to make a choice when it comes to love, or maybe who it is, like how you love other people. I think that you're starting to understand just how closed off that you have been. Okay, maybe how stingy you've been with love, with understanding and being softer with other people. Yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles coming through, so an energy of collaboration, justice with the Devil card, a lot of cards coming through for your current energy. Whew. So you're going through something in your social life as well as in your love life. You're going through some kind of shift. Alright, what do we have for Sagittarius for anything, any advice? Any advice for Sagittarius? What do we have? So we have the High Priestess, of course, the Magician in reverse, and the Two of Swords. So let's look at this. So basically, it's like, I feel like Spirit is saying with these two majors and this like court card, or this, not court card, this the minor arcana. It's like, does it have to be either or? Maybe the Magician was in reverse, so I feel like you can't. Oh wow, okay. you can have intuition about certain things, but unless you add the fire to it, it's like you're missing an ingredient to that. So kind of, how do I say this? How do I say this? The magician can't really do his magic without the priestess, but the priestess can still do the work without the magician, but her work is not complete unless she uses the magician. So I feel like that's why that this is in the reverse. It's kind of like, yeah, I think there's a part of you that feels called between you're either to manifest or for your intuition, but I think that's just a lie. That's kind of like a confusion, a kind of deviation that you're going through because of whatever heartbreak that you've been in through the past. Okay. All right, so what else do we have for Sagittarius? What advice do we have for Sagittarius? Coming through at 6 minutes. What advice do we have coming through for Sagittarius? What advice do we have for Sagittarius this week? I'm gonna buy lighter fluid and just like watch. Next time you guys watch, that shit's gonna be lit. I can't have this sad little fireplace and not going. Especially even, I mean, I like the rain, but alright, so we have the Fool for your advice. The Fool in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So in your advice, as you set on this path, okay, of understanding that you no longer need to be the person that you used to be, when you understand that this devilish energy, this demonic thing that like sits on your shoulder and kind of weighs you down and tells you what's right or what's wrong, when you truly embody that, you're like, okay, I'm ready to understand in what ways that I've been toxic. I'm ready to leave those things behind. The stories, to redefine the stories that I tell myself. Because the Wheel of Fortune is kind of like, how many different lifetimes have we done this? And the Fool in the reverse is like, your advice is to not leave your ego behind, but to truly embrace it. And to understand that you could have came into this world as anyone and try to be grateful and observant and aware and worthy of the person that you are coming through, everything that you've been through as well. Seeing how lucky you are that people love you as much as they do, right? Okay. So what is the future? What do we have coming through for the future possible outcome for Sagittarius? Future possible outcome. Future possible outcome for our Sagittarius. We have the Eight of Swords. Future possible outcome. Words are not coming today. Future possible outcome. Future possible outcome with the Eight of Swords. Okay, that's just for this week. Okay, this is not like the rest of your life. You're going to be in the Eight of Swords energy, but maybe at the end of this week, this is 8, maybe in 8 days, you might be feeling a little trapped, okay? You might be feeling a little restricted. The Emperor coming through. You might be dealing with an overbearing person. That's someone that might be a little bit of a control freak, or you might be the control freak, and that's why you feel a little bit like you can't do what you want to do. What else do we have for the advice? Okay, this deck is saying nothing more. So let's jump into maybe thoughts. I like thought for you, Sag. Very intellectual. So you have the Sun card with the success in the reverse. It's like you're gonna be happy even though you're not technically succeeding. Excuse me, sorry. I'm looking at these beautiful I love these trees that are growing. Alright, what else do we have for Sagittarius? What other advice do we have for Sagittarius? The Tower card coming up. So you might have Scorpio energy in your field. Alright. For Sagittarius, what do we have coming through for Sagittarius? Any advice? Any guidance? We have the Universe card, the Princess of Swords, Earth of Air, Luxury, Four of Pentacles, Death card coming out again, the Fool card coming out again. Alright, so, Four of Swords. Eights. Okay. Alright, okay. So, I think, alright, so you have the Wheel of Fortune coming out again. I'll stop there. Excuse me, you're going through, you're going through this moment. You have the Fortune card, Wheel of Fortune card twice. Wheel of Fortune card twice, you have the Fool card coming out twice. You have the Death card coming out twice, both in the reverse. So this is a really defining moment in your life where you're being asked to drop all the things that didn't serve you, just basically step into this new fucking person. And you do have some interference coming through, and it's in your mind, okay? Your mind is not seeing a path forward, probably because of money and your idea of what money is. Also with your sexuality, because it looks like pleasure. You have pleasure here, and the debauch card. So it's like in your cup energy, you have 6 and 7 of cups. So this is again Scorpio energy. 6 of Cups is like, it's just reminiscing, and don't like that. But okay, so you have the Hermit card in the reverse, failure, fear of failure. You know, this four of coins, okay, the Four of Pentacles energy can be kind of a stagnant energy. You know, you can't really free up, you can't really do anything because all your arms are being like consumed by some kind of manifestation. And I think that's what you kind of just need to let go of that, okay? Because your mind is being pointed or kind of like painted into a corner, and in order for the Wheel of Fortune to do its thing, you have to give it room to breathe. And that's also what the Fool energy is as well. It's like you have to make space in order to have that wheel. If you're like locked into every point, you're not going to be able to make the change that you need to make, okay? Man, Sagittarius, your readings always go so fast. Like I feel like I get through them really quick. Okay, low key. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. All right. So for the current energies, the Hangman. For the current energies for Sagittarius, what kind of guidance can we give them moving forward? What kind of guidance? What kind of guidance for them this week to help them align to their highest good? What kind of guidance can we give Sagittarius? Let's see, Sagittarius. Alright, so we have the Four of Wands coming through again. This is Three of Wands. Yeah, so Four of Wands. I'm sorry, yeah, Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Four of Wands is kind of like a collaborative energy. Feeling at home. The King of Pentacles, it's kind of like a daddy's coming home kind of energy. Which, right? That's what I'm feeling. It's like daddy's coming home and everyone had been waiting for them. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, learning to feel safe. Learning to feel safe within the manifestation that you're bringing in and your place in the world, understanding that you belong. Very strong energy coming through. Okay, thank you so much, universe. Thank you so much, God, angels, ancestors, guides. Yeah, because we're gonna nonchalantly act like these didn't come through, but this is very important for you to move through, okay? Because the way you have the death card here twice, it's like, yeah, you don't need to carry these things around with you anymore, and that's really what the devil uses against you, to play on your feelings. Yeah, the sun, but the sun in reverse. The sun is such a fucking powerful card that even if you get in the reverse, it does not throw any shade. Like literally, it's just like, still you're gonna be happy, but you need to understand that any moment that you're not choosing happiness is because you're choosing to be sad, or you're choosing whatever other emotion that you think is important, but that's okay. Okay, because I do feel like you might be going through a little bit of a tough time this week, Sagittarius, but just understand that it's part of a bigger picture, okay? And if your hands feel tied, understand that it's because you're trying to go towards something that's not meant for you, okay? So just try to relinquish that power and that control and step towards something that's easier for you, that's more accessible, something that's like, you know, ready, willing, and able, that completely vibrationally is aligned with you. Lean into what feels good, lean into what you know is waiting for you. Okay. I'm literally gonna light this thing on fire. Okay, so this Seven of Cups, I believe it came out earlier, no? Okay, Seven of Cups, you have the Judgment, the Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Potions. So again, stepping into, yes, I am that bitch, or I am that guy, I am that person, that I have the Ace of Cups, like I have the cup of all cups, okay? Because the Seven of Cups energy, which is Seven of Cups, you got it twice, which is kind of like, you see those lotuses? They're actually being watered too much. It's almost like your goals, your dreams remain your dreams, and they get overwatered because they never get the sun that they need. They never are brought to fruition. Judgment here by the Ten of Needles and the Ace of Potions is like, yeah, there's a manifestation, or there's like a feeling that you've never felt before. There's a feeling that you've never felt before, and until you're willing to risk everything, you're not gonna be able to, like, and the fear of failure is really holding you back with this. You know, you're letting your lotuses drown. Okay, these are three, you got 3 sevens here. You got Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups twice. So you got 7, 7, 7. And you look at these with this failure, look at all these dreams, and look at all these lotuses that are dying, because it's like, yeah, you're not like allowing them to breathe. You're not telling them to anyone with that 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. You're just kind of holding on to them as if they're gonna gain value in that way, but that's not true. Somebody else is just gonna come and have that same idea. Like, source doesn't just wait on you to do the thing that you're supposed to do. So let's move into a healing card. What does Sagittarius need to heal this week? What does Sagittarius need to heal this week? Angels, ancestors, guides, Mother Gaia, higher powers. What does Sagittarius need to heal this week? For Sagittarius. Okay, friendliness, compassion, and delight cultivate a calm mind. Practice the healing power of a compassionate mind. Open your heart to other people without judgment and radiate the message of delight at having them in your life. Oh, look at these two friends and the sun card. Yeah, I did get the sun card coming up for you. So choose to trust your friends, choose to love them, choose to honor them, choose to honor the person within you that they're honoring. You know, don't cloud your mind with whatever fears or who you used to be. Letting that projection of your friendship pull you back to your old manifestation. Like, people are able to change, and the only way that you're able to actually change other people is to change your perception of them. So remember to keep it high vibrational, Sagittarius. Okay, so for the rune card that we're looking at for today, for this week, Sagittarius is reading for this week. Sag baby. We have Nathuis. Okay, Nalthus. Which it did come into the reverse, so let's not worry. Okay, let's not worry. Okay. Need, necessary. The appearance of this rune suggests that someone or something is currently not meeting your needs or is hindering your chances of fulfillment. The rune is associated with the ancient Nordic need fire, a sacred fire that ancient tribes would light during hardship, such as poverty, war, disease, and famine. It's possible you are having a tough time materially or emotionally. You may feel depleted and frustrated and unable to move forward because of these limitations. But it is during times of challenge and hardship that we learn and grow the most. The card is urging you to stay patient and do not allow self-pity or bitterness to get the better of you. There may be delays, but the hard times will pass and there is a light ahead. Indeed, sometimes challenges and hardships are absolutely the best way to strengthen our resolve and help us focus on what truly matters in our lives. Very cool. Alright, so you're going through a little bit of a crisis moment, are we? Just kidding. So the way that you have these fives, but you also have these sevens, I feel like a huge, like, 7, 8, death is 13. You got a lot of 2s, 2s. I feel like you're making a lot of progression, Sagittarius. But the thing is that I feel like the way that you're kind of bouncing around, you're like 1 step forward, 2 steps back kind of energy. So it's kind of making you feel like a little bit lost, and you're wondering if the wheel's ever really gonna turn for you. And I believe that that's kind of the devil playing games with your mind, of being like that you haven't made all the progress that you've made, that you haven't overcome all these things that have been trying to hold you back. Like, it's just, you know, the devil and death are not, you know, synonymous. Like, they're 2 very different things. So understand that the fact that you have the devil and death here, it's like death is gonna heal you. Death is gonna heal you from this attachment to the heartbreak, and the devil in reverse is gonna help you understand that this human experience itself is transitory, and it's not gonna last forever. Okay, so it's important that we change our perception of how we navigate it. You know, like do we want to believe that we have the Ace of Potions and that we are happy, and that even though you might see happiness as a naive or, you know, less intelligent choice, then you need to accept that you're willingly carving your path out in that way. So I hope this helped, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and close off. so much for joining me, Sag. If this resonated with you, please make sure to like and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, hit me up. Peace.